shit, boys and girls, it's fucking happening. Fruma is supposed to be Wynncraft's single biggest update. They've been teasing it for years, and this thing's about to drop any moment now. Like, what the hell? Rekindle World came out just over a year ago, and this thing's dropped so much content on us, and no one was ready for it. Rekindle World brought us, oh, wait, what the hell even happened? I feel like it hasn't even been that long. It's been a year and a half? What? How? What even happened here? Let me see. Yep, 5 HP Hyperglass Cannon meta, Boltslinger's now insane, and oh yeah, Wardrobe Wonders. In my car right after a beer. Man, that was a rough week. The 2.1 update was by far the most fun I've had on Wynncraft. Personally, I always played off and on when it came to Wynn, but something clicked for me in 2.1. I would play in 1 to 2 month bursts, but for once, I stayed. Wait, what the hell? They just dropped more leaks. Holy shit, I gotta make this video fast. I've compiled a list of things that are a must if you're looking to fully prepare for Fruma, and you're gonna want to see the last one. Alright, let's cut the bullshit. I'm hyped for Fruma, you're hyped for Fruma, your grandma's leveling her second shaman, go grab a pen and paper and a shot of whiskey, and let's get into this. Alright, this is gonna be one of the hardest things to do for all of us. Clean your damn bank. Okay, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, wait, in all seriousness, please make an effort to clean out your bank. We don't know what Fruma will bring, which is more of a reason to clean your bank now. Trust me, I'd rather stick my dick in an anthole than clean my bank right now. And while you're at it, clean your room also. Yeah, that's right. Take a good long look at your room. That reminds me, your grandma's about to hit max level. If you're looking to play Fruma, you're gonna need to be max level, as Fruma is a look back at our origin story in Wynncraft. I won't get into the details of how to level, as there are plenty of guys that do a much better job that I can do here. However, if it is your first playthrough, enjoy it, don't rush it. Wynncraft is an awesome story. Now don't click off, I have other things I need to show you. Now, if you're an endgame player, I strongly recommend that you level all 5 classes at least once. Just take some time to prepare so that we have all 15 archetypes readily accessible to us. Liquid Emeralds, also known as LE, is the main currency used in Wynncraft. As I am making this before the beta is out, we don't know what to actually expect, but just know, there will be new shit, there will be overpowered shit, and most importantly, there will be shit. To get to that brown sticky stuff, we're gonna need some of that cold hard cash. So how are we gonna make some money? Well, of course there are different ways to go about it, but I'll go over just a couple of the ways how I would do it. Personal favorite has got to be raiding, if you couldn't tell. As it is a team activity, you get to meet different people and make friends along the way. Not to mention you get to fight a variety of cool bosses the game has to offer. Even if it is the same 5 to 6 rooms and only a handful of bosses, changing up the builds you use adds more variety to it. You also get powerful aspects that enhance your abilities and tomes that give you extra stats towards your character. Raids are the highest producer of raw LE, with the average run taking between 4 to 7 minutes. Well, you know, assuming you're running with a good party. Raids print an average of 3.5 raw LE, not including other high value items. Raiding becomes pretty profitable real quick. Now, if raiding isn't your thing, there are different ways to become Jeff Bezos. Loot running is a solo activity where you run through areas, complete different challenges, and earn chest pulls for high value items and raw money. We've got stuff like defend the objective and kill the mobs, run through the caves and kill the mobs, and kill more mobs, I guess? Loot running will most definitely be the most efficient way to make money if done correctly. However, it can be feast or famine sometimes, as it is very luck based. You can go on very long dry streaks, while sometimes you can get very lucky and get the elusive shiny mythic, which can go for like a shit ton of money. I'll admit that loot running is not my favorite thing to do, and it is probably the least experience I have out of the 3 money making methods I show here. But I do know that every loot runner I know has Epstein levels of wealth. Professions are another valuable way to spend your time if you're looking to get more money. I know, it looks kind of boring as you're just running around clicking the same nodes over and over, and yeah, you're right. But man, does it fucking pay well. With endgame players and the near monthly balance patches causing constant meta shifts, not to mention people experimenting with new builds or getting their first high-end builds, profession materials will always be in high demand. Wait, what the fuck? There's a whole month now? Okay, well, goodbye tier 3 prices. However, tier 1 and tier 2 prices throughout all level ranges will skyrocket as many more people will look to level their own profs. Fruma's arrival will come with new materials to grind for. Now, I'm no econ major, but when there's a high demand for something and a very low supply of said things, prices are going to be criminally high. And you know what that means? Now that you've got all this money sitting around, what are you gonna do with it? We're gonna scam people. I mean, investing in high value items. Inflation is a very real thing in Wynncraft.
All right, folks, welcome to a semester in economics. And what we're going to do in this very first...
Hey, stay with me here. Every day on Wynn, an average of 24,000 LE is printed every day, and that data is from raids alone. Okay, stop. Okay, I'm not here just to regurgitate what other people are saying. You can go find a different video about Fruma preparations if you need to. I'm going to discuss the one thing that no one wants to talk about or seems to forget. Yes, go do all those things. Invest your LE so it doesn't depreciate. Go level your classes. Max out important aspects. Max out your professions. Do whatever you need, but none of it will matter if you don't listen to what I have to say here. Look, we're all excited for Fruma. New and old players, early and endgame players, it doesn't matter. This update has been almost a decade in the making, and it's only natural that we're so hyped with the first mentions of Fruma being 2016. With the constant bombardment of teasers, ARGs, and a whole month of double XP, we need to remember one thing. We need to curb our expectations. I know what you're thinking, let me explain. We will all play Fruma, no doubt about it. But the real question is, how long will we stay? We've all seen the shortcomings of Cyberpunk 2077, Battlefield 2046, and many other games. We can all hope and pray that Fruma will be polished and that there will be no bugs or connection issues, especially with the influx of new and returning players. But let's be realistic here. I played the start of the Rekindle World update and it was very rocky. History repeats itself. Ask yourself this, what do those AAA games with bad launches and the Rekindle Worlds update have in common? They are all high expectation projects due to the hype trains caused by players' anticipation and the marketing strategies revolving around raising hype. God, I wish I'm wrong, but I've seen too many good friends leave Wynncraft after burning out early. A lot is riding on this update. Bless the Wynncraft team, especially those who are volunteers and work on this game for free, by the way. So what can we do? No, what can you do to prevent burnout? Personally, I've been chasing goals on Wynncraft to go after, whether it be getting 1k in all raids, maxing out all professions, or even just completing content. I find that setting a self-arbitrary goal helps to fight burnout. Of course, constantly chasing goals can also lead to burnout. Finding different hobbies also helps fill the time as we wait for Fruma. Play other games, read a book, take a shower, or what do you know, content creation. Find out why you play Wynncraft. I can say to myself that it's to hit those arbitrary leaderboard positions, but I'd be lying to myself. Not to get sentimental and all, but the real reason I play is to play with all the friends I've met so far. There's a saying that a wise giant bird once said in a movie that stuck with me. No, not that one.
Wynn, patience, my dear, patience. Remember, absence makes the heart grow fonder. Or forgetful.
Now, this video isn't about me bashing Wynncraft, and I'm sorry if it does sound like that, but would I really be making this video or putting this much effort just to shit talk Wynncraft? Well, maybe. I am one spiteful motherfucker, but not this time. This is merely a warning. Expectations are high, but just be mindful and realistic. It's probably in poor taste that Wynncraft was engagement baiting with Windtail and screenshots like these, but you gotta admit, it's funny as fuck seeing everyone freak out about it on Twitter and Discord. But hey, they were just trying to build hype for one of the biggest updates in Wynncraft yet. The Rekindle World update to me felt like an update that was pushed so that way they could make Fruma even better, especially since they've had a year and a half to play around with all the tools that they have now. They will cook in Fruma. I hope my future videos aren't as serious and I can make more video essays instead. Thank God I can finally get back to rating and procrastinating my homework now. I know this is corny as hell, but you guys blew up the Bolt video somehow and I'm really grateful for it. I've been your favorite neighborhood Battery the Kid. Dislike, leave hate comments, unsubscribe, send this to that one friend that's gonna burn out, and as always, just remember to touch some grass. Wait, there is no grass.